There we go.
That was a weak clap for me.
There we go, kids.
Right.
Welcome back, Malcom.
Yeah, welcome back, Malcom. He was back. He was here.
Thanks for joining us.
He was here last week.
First time here.
I know.
First time back, guys. I'm glad to be back.
You know what? I want to say thanks for having me on here.
This will be my last episode.
We're all guests this week.
Next week is gonna be just empty chairs.
Just nobody. And the angles are still changing and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, the extra fucking noise.
Just crickets. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
That's what we need on the soundboard.
We back. Yeah, we
Crickets.
Yeah, for when I
Bad
make those
jokes.
stupid jokes. It's Self-Care Sunday.
You know what it is.
I've already done that one. Sunday.
I like
Back with the burps. It's been a minute.
Been back.
I watched.
it's the beer.
It is the beer. It's been the beer. The beer the whole time.
It always has been a beer.
Uh-huh,
Why did I
yes.
think I bring them?
I see. For the burps. I watched not the first episode, but I saw a clip. I don't know if you saw. I posted it of the first episode and just of how far we've come. You know what I'm saying?
did.
All these
yeah.
angles and like.
Malcom looks shaved.
Yeah. You look like you had no hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I just got a haircut. I haven't
You look
gotten a haircut
like-
since.
Yeah. Don't get. I'm gonna tell you. Don't get another haircut.
What?
You look bald.
Do I?
Yeah.
Oh, weird.
You look good now.
You look very skinny. Yeah.
Yeah. You looked like.
I will admit. Yeah.
You looked a little suspectual.
Good.
But now you look sophisticated.
Thank you.
I'd say you look like a scholar.
Yeah.
You look like Malcolm. Like you look like you
Real.
fit the name.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Because before,
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, looking at you, I wouldn't have said nothing. But now, seeing you now,
looking like
Yeah.
a real Malcolm
you
X.
looking like Malcolm X. You
Yes.
looking like you looking like
Yes.
yo. It's Black History Month if you don't know. So my man here, Malcolm, go take it away, bro. This is
Is
yours.
that something you say congratulations?
No, like, it's that's such a white thing. Wow.
Congratulations, guys.
Congratulations
Hey.
on Black History.
Hey, congrats, buddy. You made it. You made
Congrats.
it.
This one's all yours.
Did I said that to you guys? I said that to you guys. Like I was talking about getting rid of Black History Month, the black senator.
Yeah,
in
yeah,
fucking
you did.
Michigan.
Who?
You sent it to me.
I said it to
You
you
didn't
too.
send it, you
then.
did not
I feel
send
like I
it
sent
to
it to you too.
No.
You sent it to my Instagram.
Okay, well, Dylan got it for sure. Anyway, it's
Crazy, yo.
some this black senator in Michigan was talking about like if he gets elected that he's gonna get rid of Black History.
Oh, I saw something about this actually. I heard about it. It wasn't through
Yeah.
you though.
It wasn't? Oh, okay.
It was through my boys, Internet Today. Ba, 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 ba.
Yeah, they're talking about like
We'll
getting
talk
rid
about
of
that
Black
later.
History Month. I was like, first of all, Negro, should just take it right back to Nigeria.
You got a lot of backlash. Surprise, surprise.
Shocker.
Take him back. Put him back on the boat. You know what I'm
Because
saying?
I think he's the first opposition to the current Democratic governor, but he said he's gonna get rid of Black History Month and replace it with like
American month.
American month. Yeah, some
So it's
shit like
all
that.
American,
All
yeah.
American month or some shit like that.
I'm not with it. I forgot my glasses. Continue.
Yeah, no, that's some shit, bro. I couldn't even imagine getting rid of it because it's like, could you imagine just get rid of it in Michigan? You go to Michigan? Oh yeah, it's Black History Month. No,
No, it's not.
Not
all
here.
American month here.
It's
We're not-
All Lives Matter month.
We're not a racist state.
I don't know. I'm not gonna get crazy about it. Other than, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Yo, we were enslaved for over 300, 400, 500 years. Y'all couldn't give us a month. And even then you gave us the shortest month. The shittiest month. And we gotta share it with gay people. Right?
No,
No?
no.
Oh, that's July. Juneteenth? No, that's June. My bad. No hate to the LGBTQ community. I'm just saying. Who is it that you gotta share it with? You gotta share it with somebody. Somebody's trying to take a little piece, like a week.
No, I mean, I guess this is Chinese New Year every once in a while. This year. Like Lunar New Year.
Yeah, that kinda-
every other year.
How did this go for you? Did it go around?
Nah,
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
like, the blame's off me.
Wait, yeah. You asked the racist question. It's all good. What'd you talk about?
No, I said that way. I think we share it with Chinese New Year or Lunar New Year.
Right, that's what it is.
Today's,
That's what it is now.
Today's
Yeah.
Lunar New Year.
Use that
You're
sticker.
the ox. It's my ear, boys. That's your
Yeah,
ear,
me too. All
That
of us.
sticker.
All of his
We're all
On
1997.
Instagram. Gets you like double
water
the
oxes.
views.
That's what we are. You know what?
Y'all both talking about two very different things.
What did you say? What were you talking about?
I'm just giving you a little tidbit.
The tidbit is over. By the time you watch this episode, it does not count.
All these new stickers that come up when you click on stickers, it puts them into a global playlist. So when the Happy New Year for Chinese New Year comes up, and you put it up, it puts you into a global playlist. So I like double my story views just by hiding it behind a sticker.
And then it shows up in the Chinese thing with no Chinese New Year sticker.
Without your music.
That's what I was going to, but then I thought about it. Brown Skin, Baddie, out now. BSB, out now. All platforms, all that stuff. You already know. But I was going to do that, but then I'm like, this is a song about black people. Why would I post it in the Chinese New Year?
Because they're your biggest fans.
Bro, they got money.
I don't know about if they have money. Oh, they got money. I know they got money, but I don't know if they're fans.
They got money, bro.
Especially people that are
celebrating
the year of the ox.
Rap,
I guess if you're celebrating the year of the ox, you're celebrating the year of the 23-year-olds.
Yeah.
Right?
Celebrating January.
Right? If you're the year of the ox, it's 1997, isn't it?
Yeah.
You look up the year of the ox for me. I'm sure it's a range, and it's going to have to include some other fucking plebs.
It's I think every year, so it's from February to January. That's when it was.
If you were born in 1997, yeah.
Bro, how many other years are there?
1925, 1937,
Yeah,
1949, 1961, 1973, 1985, and 1997.
Okay. So we're the last ones.
2009 or this year?
God damn it. It just keeps going?
Yeah, it's every 12 years. They don't do
It's like a circle.
Yeah, they do the years, not months.
I don't know about all this. I mean, not that I don't know, like not good. Like I don't know. I don't know.
I don't even know what you're defending.
I'm not. I was defending not
Like,
being
I don't
ignorant.
know,
An ignorant racist. Either way, we do a little Twitch stream. Me and my mom every single Thursday. She does one Sunday. I do. I try to jump on there every now and then, but my shit ain't popping. We do it together on Thursdays called Game Time Thursdays. We had a nice 5-hour stream this Thursday, and we had a great time.
Yeah, I went on there, and on the side, like on the left, there's like a gift basket thing. I clicked on it. It's like bling, and it gave me like 600 points or whatever.
Yeah.
I can use
Channel
to, like,
points.
Yeah. Unlock messages and stuff, and then you'll get those points?
Yeah.
From it? Okay.
Something like that. I don't know what the fuck it is. I think it's more for you. I don't know if we get the points, but I have like 2,000 fucking
You guys should make
points.
like a GIF or a sticker if you wanted to.
We have a bunch of those.
Yeah,
we have some emotes.
Yeah. And you have some like sound effects that I saw you could play.
Yeah, you can play sound effects. Whenever anybody subscribes or whatever, plays a little ho or whatever.
There's
little
some
dancey thing.
You got anime playing on there?
We got some things playing. Oh no, well for me I got the anime. For my mom we got the
music videos.
The music videos and the movies. And we got the Road Podcast homies. We got half of the Road Podcast came through, which was crazy. DJ Crooked, Jamie the Great came through. I just hit him up off a whim. I was like, you know what? I hit these guys up all the time. So they're DJs, they're fellow DJs. Maybe they want to see, me and my mom's show. So I hit him up, said, come check out me and my mom. We DJ together. And then lo and behold, halfway through, I'm playing, what was I even playing? I was playing Biddy McLean, bro, Walk Away From Love. I look up, boom, DJ Crooked is following you. I'm like, damn, man came through. So big up, thank you. He must have, shared it or whatever, because Jamie came through after. Jamie subbed, which was awesome. So thank you. Big support. Also said he's going to mention us on their podcast. So that's a big look in the DJ community for my mother and for me. And yeah, it's big, man. I've been following them and rocking with them for the last 2 years. So feels like I know them.
Where did you meet them?
I've never met them. I watch their podcast every single day or every single Thursday, every week.
I see.
And talk to them on Instagram. They're Vegas DJs. They're out in Vegas. But they're so connected with everybody. They're connected with Marvel and the DJ City community in Vancouver, and they're connected with just everybody from coast to coast, New York, LA, Miami, just all these different DJs and everywhere in between, right? So those guys are really, really plugged in. I'm really happy that they came through and got to see that, in this small ass town we do it too. So they were like, "Oh, you play?" He was like, "Oh, you playing Eve?" Because my mom was playing Eve. Satisfaction. He's like, "Nobody plays this fucking song." And blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yo, it's regular out here, man. It's regular out here, which is nice. So thank you once again. Big shout out to them. Just wanted to give them some love for showing love.
Eve is like Nicki Minaj.
I'm sorry, back in the day? Or right now?
I feel like back in the day. Think about Lil. Wait.
Like,
I know
so?
that. I fucked that up. I think Eve. No. Fuck, I fucked it up. I was thinking about this the other day. I was thinking about whether Eve, like the Eve and Cardi B was like, what's her name? Lil Kim and Eve, because they had like the same type of beat.
Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. Yeah. It's like a modern version of that kind of like female rap beef.
Yeah.
What was
And,
that
like,
beef about?
Biggie.
No.
That was
DMX.
Lil Kim. That was Lil Kim and Faith Evans.
Yeah.
Sorry.
DMX. So there was like, I can't remember who it was. I think it was either Tory Braxton or somebody like that. Some other R&B star.
I mean, Tony.
Yeah.
Tony Braxton's a woman.
Yeah. I can't remember. It was something like that, and somebody like slept with DMX, and then that was like their whole thing that like they were like throwing shots a few times in like some songs. So that was like their whole beef. Yeah. So I think I started listening to all of Eve's discography after that, and I was just kind of like,
She was a rough rider. You know what I'm saying? She held it down for the clique, for the gang.
She's the best rapper in that whole
Yeah,
rap group.
Eve is
feel-
amazing. Eve is amazing. Who's that girl, bro?
I feel like the Cardi B and Nicki Minaj beef was inevitable.
I mean,
So they're
two of
both
the
trying to be
hottest.
the same person.
Yeah.
So they're either gonna work together or clash.
Clash, and only one's gonna win, and it's gonna be the one that's real, not the big complete Barbie doll. You know what I'm saying? Like people like this crazy, fast talking stripper. You know what I'm saying? Who made these weird videos and just spoke her mind. That's what people like.
Yeah.
They like real shit. Nicki Minaj was purely manufactured at a certain point. She just turned into a big like Hunger Games fucking announcer.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Like remember that? There was that
But
one
the thing was,
VMAs or
Nicki
whatever.
was like the biggest, was one of the only female rappers for so long.
Yeah,
right?
like
and
when
then you
I-
had.
Well, don't say that. There were many, but like one of
There
the
were.
only that were getting like
Like that's what I mean.
shine.
Like,
'Cause
biggest
when
at the time, you know what I mean? Like actually getting.
When
Yeah,
I first
right.
found her, I was like watching the Drake and like YMCMB videos, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, who's that chick in the car?" And then that's how I.
That's and like that's like
Yeah.
that's what Wayne wanted. He was like, oh, there's no female MCs really, and true. Like there's Remy Ma, there's all those like underground MCs that were there.
There's not a mainstream.
But there wasn't a mainstream like radio playing.
those turn
female
into
MC.
pop stars, right?
Yeah.
It's like you transition from being a rapper, which is what Nicki Minaj was. It's just funny. I can't believe we're talking about Nicki Minaj right now. But she was a rapper. She was a straight, like she had bars and all that shit, and then she turned into a pop star. It's just what happens when you get a certain amount of money and fame and notoriety. You either take the purest route, you stay like Kendrick, J. Cole, and those people found a lane to be able to, I'm not really comparing her to Kendrick and J. Cole. I'm just saying that there is this other way of doing things, and that's the most seen. But then you have, the most profitable, which is, okay, let's glam you up, let's do these photo shoots, let's make you controversial, let's do this, let's get you together with this dude, and just a list of things that are gonna get you likes, clout, all that shit. And it goes back to that bullshit. Always.
She's been in movies
Always.
too.
Yeah, a few. She was in Barbershop.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
She was-
she was in Barbershop.
Oh yeah. I was like, oh,
Really,
movies.
nigga?
yeah, that's that. I was about to say the same thing, but then I remember I saw a clip recently that I put into the stream Thursdays, game time, twitch.tv/Game Girl Entertainment, and she was in Barbershop. Yeah.
I forgot it. Yeah, that's fucking hilarious. She was in that movie. I think he just hired like every black person on those
Topics?
You want to
Got
top?
something? I just want to see what they are. I don't know. We don't have to
Okay,
talk
what
about them right now. I just want to see what they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, how's your week?
Good, man.
Yeah.
It was all right. Just been working. Working for that dollar. This week went by fucking slow for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this has definitely been one of the slowest weeks, I think. All week, for sure.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
okay. Sorry, I was just looking at this.
I know, I saw that topic. I was like, alright. Yeah, no, this is probably definitely like one of the slowest weeks, I feel like, in a while. This is always how
Just because of the
February is.
cold?
Yeah,
It was
it's cold.
brutal, bro.
It was fucking terrible. I mean, I feel like I was working literally all those days too, and I was like, fuck, man, like I don't even want to be outside for like
minus 40 something with the wind chill?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. It's
Fuck
not
that,
cool.
bro. It's not a vibe.
I was always done everything at like my 12 o'clock, midnight, and then I'm like, oh, I'm hungry. Maybe I should drive.
Nope.
Nope. I look at the temperature every time. Minus 38. Like, what the fuck? This is not a habitable place. I'm telling you people this. Both of you this now. I'm not dealing with another Edmonton winter. I'm telling you this right now.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
You're telling this to me.
Yo, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
Minus 45?
Yeah, man. It's fucking
Minus 45.
fucking crazy.
And your car started.
Yeah.
And my car started. I couldn't believe it.
I started my work truck the other day, and then I looked at the transmission temperature gauge, and it said -1. I was like, wow.
What? Your transmission was frozen?
That's what it said, apparently. But it still drove.
Okay, that's good. See, I'll be thinking about that when I get in my car when it's this cold and I start it. I'm like, am I breaking it?
It's definitely not good for it.
Really?
Puts a lot of wear on everything on it.
Shit. So me just starting it up to get ice cap. It's not always the move. I mean, I did it once. Only once.
I mean...
Just to keep it alive, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta keep the battery going. I was putting down my window at the drive-thru, and it was just going. Not today. Today it felt good, and this is why. Because I drove the bitch.
You have to drive.
You have to because the battery will die.
Yeah, because my mom did the same thing. Yeah. She didn't drive her car like for all winter because she was in school, and then she tried to start it one day and it just died.
It died, bro. It's dead.
Backed up.
Battery
just
drains.
the cold starts. Like if you go at like haven't started it and you're trying at the worst time, it's hard on it. Even on my car, it makes like a weird noise, like when it first starts up.
Not a good one. Not a good one. This is how you end up how you were last week, bro. You be
that's how I do, bro.
Puffing like you can't even breathe oxygen, bro.
Yeah. I know. I was just talking to somebody at work about that. I was just like, yeah, man, we get hookah every week. Breathing that shit like it's oxygen. You remember being like 18? You like going through like 3 heads, taking 2 at a time.
18. Were you really 18
Oh,
smoking
60.
hookah? What? Where? At Exhale?
No, Casablanca.
Okay, okay. So hold on. Take us through your. I'm sorry to just jump from. Just cut right into this from the cold. My window. I gotta say that just so there's not a bunch of like hang cliffhangers here. My window is going down like when I was at the thing, and I was like, oh shit, yeah, my car dying, bro. So today it went down smooth. But like I was saying,
got those people off that cliff.
Cut the yeah. those people fell off the cliff. We saw it. So take us through your hookah journey here since you're 16. I only started smoking hookah when I worked at Mist, or even a little before that. I guess when I was working at that at 117.
Yeah, 16 years old. I think I was smoking weed with my friend Dane because he like lived up the street.
Label this interview with a hookah addict. How'd you first get started?
Recovery.
That's the clip. That's the clip.
Yeah, we were smoking weed. And he's like, "Oh, yo, have you ever been to like hookah before?" Because like all
you were smoking weed.
Yeah, we smoked weed before. And then,
I'm sorry, that was just
what?
Your reaction was just funny.
Yeah, we were smoking weed and then went to hookah. Right. And like that was the first time I went, and then every time I was just bringing all my friends through. So like, I like went there, and I would only go with Dane, so I would only really go like maybe once in a while because like he lived like pretty far from me, and I just like didn't get a chance to go see him all the time.
Right.
And then I remember my friend Ethan and we were listening to that hookah song, that fucking Tyga song.
Pass me the hookah.
He's like, bro. And I was like, oh, we could go. And he's like, what? He's like, you know a place? And I was like, yeah, man, I know a place. So we go. And then we started to go every weekend on Friday, and Casablanca's was like one of the first few places. So like Fridays, it used to be really like dead on Fridays. Then we started to go like every Friday, and it really started to pick up. So it was like an hour long week.
Hour long, bro. I'm going home, bro. Here's the thing that has spoiled me from being a DJ for so long. I don't wait in line.
Yeah.
And I like, not like. Okay, hold on. I don't want to sound pretentious. I didn't have to wait in line as a DJ. So I got used to just being able to kind of go somewhere and just be like, oh yeah, I'm just going to go there at whatever time I want to go in and hail up the security. He's going to be like, what's up, January? And I'm going to walk in. That doesn't happen in another city, right? So in all these other, like at every other time, and even like not going out for a while. And then there's like a switch of like the people.
Yeah.
And then you don't know that dude, and now you're like
in line.
I'm sorry. I can't really ever. This makes me sound like such an asshole, but I just can't fathom waiting in line for something like that. Like if it's like a 20-minute wait, I'm cool. An hour.
Yeah.
Hour and a half.
If we're waiting for an hour, we just I know we got used to knowing when like the times would be busy and when they'd be a little bit slower. So it'd be like, okay, we're gonna wait here for a little bit.
Do you have new drops at your store? Like where people camp out?
No. What a random question.
Yeah. No. I was like, what? I was like, where is this coming from for a second?
Oh no.
It's COVID.
I was wondering if those people camp.
Who's camping in COVID?
No, we don't have
social distance camping.
No.
We don't have hot enough. Nowhere in Edmonton has hot enough drops for anybody to camp out for. We don't get like
that's shots to every store in Alberta. Pretty much is what you just did.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wow. Solidify it, Malcolm.
That's like
the names of the stores that aren't dropping.
That's factual.
Name the names of the stores that aren't dropping.
Like I would like if somebody could like name a place. I mean, like the only place I could ever think of is like maybe Haven if they ever got like a really.
Never been there.
It's in Calgary.
Wow.
Oh, actually no, there's not even one in Calgary. So never mind. They're from Calgary. There's not even one in Calgary.
Where is it?
Wow.
Toronto. Vancouver.
Because they're smart. Why would you put it in Calgary? It's a bunch of fucking rednecks.
No, Calgary's rich people, though.
No, in downtown it's nice. Okay, but in the outskirts is a lot of blue-collar individuals. Nothing wrong with that. But they're not going to buy certain things. No. They're not going to buy a lot of fashionable, hip clothing. They're going to buy a nice button-down, some blue jeans, some cowboy boots and or work boots from Marks, and keep it G. Am I wrong? Is that not the attire of majority of people you work with?
No.
What do they look like?
They were even less. They were like the Osiris. They were the Osiris sneakers.
Osiris.
Or like the fucking DC skate shoes.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Yeah. Those.
What? Really?
Yeah. The black jeans.
Black jeans, like the DC sneakers, skate shoes. And they probably, I don't even know. They probably wear like a Crooks and Castles tee or some shit like that.
Where are you getting this from?
What?
Where are you pulling this information from?
I know, bro. I've known. There's no place in Edmonton or in Alberta that has like big drops like that. I mean, Foosh has like probably the best drops, but I don't think there's anybody else who really carries it. Anonymous like does like raffles where people do Zoom calls and they ask if they have their size, and if they don't, you kind of are out of luck, or like you have to buy it if you're early enough. And then Foosh, it's in store, but nobody's gonna wait in line. They just come in, pretty much. So, and we don't have like the other thing too is like all the places that are hot, like Supreme, Stussy, like a Kiths, all those types of places. Like they're all in the States, right? They're all in New York, right? And they're gonna make a whole shop for that, right? The kids did a whole shop for Christmas where they had like the Lucky Charms drop, and people were lined around the block. You know what I mean? Like
Lucky Charms.
Yeah, they had like a Lucky Charms sweater. It was pretty sweet.
You know what I saw recently? I guess it's related. It's related. No. Sorry. I don't. There's this dude I follow who works at Dank Mart in Vancouver. Shout out Dank Mart. Shout out THC Canada. He's like the manager or something, but like apparently he's like a big like part of Cold World Frozen Goods.
That wouldn't surprise me.
That shirt and all that shit. I was like, oh shit, that's pretty crazy. Because he looks like he. No offense if he ever sees this, but he looks like he wouldn't have his life fully together. I'm not gonna lie to you, but the man, he just bought a house in Vancouver, which is like that's like $1 million.
Yeah, those are usually the type of guys that like are running that type of shit because they like do like multiple things. And then they're like, oh yeah, I'm involved in this, and this. Yeah. And then it's like, oh.
It was like all like a bunch of like his brand new house that he just moved into. It's boxes everywhere and shit, and they're doing like the photo spread, like on the main like Cold World page in this place. Yeah. And I'm just like, damn, they just like threw the fucking shit on the box, took a picture of it. Like it looks cool. It looks cool as fuck too, though. I'm like, shit.
But like those places, like it's not like it's expensive. To, like there's so little expense. In those places, and there's so much profit in it, right? That like it's not. You can make a lot of money off of it especially if you hire like most of those places will only have maybe like max 50 staff if they don't have a storefront.
Well, because they're not that huge, right?
Yeah, but like it's not that, but it's also like they, if you have a few stores that are buying your stuff, even at wholesale, like it's like they're paying you 30% up front already, and then they're paying you the rest on delivery, and it's gonna be delivered because it's like I already have the manufacturer, everything's in place. You just put the order in, send it out. They're already a year ahead in advance working on the projects, and then they're just getting checks essentially. Yeah.
Well, I just wanted to throw that out there. Shout out to that dude. He's got cool tattoos. Yeah.
Cool.
He's got like the Truman Show. I think I told you about this.
Oh yeah.
He's got the Truman Show, like the end scene where he's like, spoiler alert if you haven't watched the Truman Show. He rides.
You haven't watched it by now.
It's on you.
Yeah, it's on you.
He rides the boat out into the sea and then makes it. You've seen it?
Yeah.
And then he hits the wall. Sometimes niggas just quiet. Never want to know. He's just like, hits the wall and realizes that it's fake. And then there's like a staircase along this like edge, and it leads to a door. And it's like this is the ending of the movie. And it's just like a tattoo of pretty much Truman looks like Truman walking up the stairs, going to like the door. I'm like, that's a sick ass tattoo on his leg. He's got a lot of cool shit.
Yeah, that's sick.
Yeah. If you're a tattoo artist coming up and or whatever, and you want to experiment on an individual, I'm available.
I'll give it a shot.
Not you.
No, you won't.
Not you.
You just said coming up and experimenting.
No.
You're asking for like anybody.
But I want an apprentice. I want someone who's already
certified,
either looking for a shop or in a shop. Okay, have you been looking for a shop to tattoo in for the past 6 months or not or longer?
I didn't realize there are these qualifications.
You don't even have to be certified to run.
You don't have to be certified. I'm not talking about certification. I'm just talking about skill.
Yeah.
Hit me up. Not you.
No, me. Okay. How was your week?
Oh, we're talking about my week.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm a murderer, everybody. I'm a murderer. Cold-blooded murderer. I mean, this isn't embarrassing. Everybody goes through this issue. It's fucking -45. Apparently there's a little hole somewhere on the outside of our house. And a mouse managed to scurry his way up in here. So my mother is DJing. All of a sudden I hear the screams emitting from the basement. I go, holy shit, what is going on? I run downstairs. There's a mouse. There's a mouse. And there's a mouse in this very room, ladies and gentlemen. Over by the door, trying to make his way out and shit. I don't really like mice, so it's freaking me out. I don't understand what is the issue. When I think about it, it's like such a tiny little thing, but the fact that it's moving, it's like, oh.
Ask elephants.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I feel like an elephant. fucking feel terrified. I feel like I don't know. I feel like there's some sort of innate issue with little tiny moving things and big creatures.
Oh, rats.
It's
the black pet.
It's the agility.
Yeah, they're quick.
Like, it's
a lot
a lot easier to like kick like a baby size
than a little tiny little mouse.
Yeah.
Okay, well, anyways, I'm not gonna describe it. I'm a murderer. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm a murderer, cold-blooded.
Yeah.
There was a time I was at Urban, and I had 2 mouse stories. There was one day, walked in, and it was me and Sarah, and we're just counting cash. And then Kayla comes into the door. There's like a dead mouse right at the front door. She's like, ah! And I was like, what? Turn around. I'm like, looking. I'm like, what happened? She's like, there's a fucking dead mouse. There's a dead mouse just sitting there in the door front. So to clean that up. And
gross.
then there's another time I'm counting cash by myself. I hear this
always counting cash.
jumping. It's like I hear like kind of like it kind of sounds like somebody's jumping, like there's like movement. And I keep looking around. I'm like, maybe somebody's in the like back stock, whatever, moving around. And then like I went to go throw something out in the trash. I think got like McDonald's stole my trash, and I see something jump. I'm like, what the fuck?
In the trash.
In the trash, and I look. And like there's a mouse, so I'm like, fuck. I'm like, somebody, open the door, and I like throw this mouse outside.
Bro,
it's crazy.
I didn't want to kill the mouse. Okay, I'm just gonna say I did want to throw it outside. Either way, it would have died. It's -45. But
why do you think you have a hole in your house?
Because bees also come in here.
Yeah.
And how else did that mouse get into the basement? Yeah. This is the same place I found the bees.
Garage door?
We don't leave the door open.
He came through the front door.
We don't open the garage.
How's the door?
I don't even know where. I don't know how he came in. I don't know what he did. I don't know. Okay, he was in here, but that's half an hour. I'm gonna finish this story. Shut the He made his way into a wick. I got him in a basket, okay?
A wicker basket.
A wicker basket, which is my mistake. It was huge basket. And I was like, all right, I got him. I'm celebrating. My mom is playing. And then she's like, you got him? She runs out. I'm like, all right. I got the lid on it and everything.
Anything that their head can fit through, their whole body.
I got the thing, okay? I had the lid on it. And then she's like, it's in there? I'm like, look. I opened it up. It was in the bottom. And then all of a sudden, bitch-ass nigga started climbing the wall.
Yeah.
I was like, holy shit. Closed it, started hitting the top of it to bash it down. Waited for a second. The thing had two, like, handle things, so it had openings. So I was worried. I'm like, oh, it's just going to jump out. And it didn't. And then I was like, okay, I'm going to take it. And I grabbed it. As soon as I grabbed it, the lid flipped a little bit. This thing popped out like a fucking pixie stick. Or wait. Piddly sticks. You know those ones? Where you fucking have the little thing and you, like, flick it.
Oh.
Never mind. It sprung the fuck out of the thing at my mom. It was hilarious. She was screaming and running. But came to an end. Brutal end.
Wow.
I felt like a Spartan. I had a spear. Anyway. We're going to take a break.
I got the answer for all your problems.
Wait, what?
Mouse traps and smoke.
Yeah, we good. We got it.
There you go. You got mouse traps, set them up.
We got
just
poison.
like if there's a leak in a turbo car, you smoke it out, fill up the whole system with smoke, and you see where it's leaking from. You get what I'm saying?
You're saying we gotta smoke out the house.
Smoke out the house, see where the leak's coming from.
Bro, you better get a lot of If you're gonna get that, you gotta smoke out the house, bro.
Smoke out the house, bro.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back with a word from our sponsors.
Sponsored by God.
Sponsored by Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior. Can we have a moment to pray, please?
X.
We don't want to be like...
Lil Nas crossed with...
My son ever came up to me, you would be like, I want to be like, Lil Nas X. I'm like, you ain't want to be like nobody, bro. Nope. Not in my house.
Not my son.
Not in my house.
Yeah. It's always harder for the other sex. You know? Like, if I had a daughter, you know, she's like, oh, I think I'm gay. Okay. try it out.
Yeah, but your son...
What
the fuck you saying, bro? That's wrong.
Yeah, do what you want to do. Try out. See what you want to see, honey. It's all good. But then, yeah. Your son.
Why do you think it's like that? Why do you think it's like men?
Well, I don't know, man. Men have
hold on, because you think about this. Just think about the pros of having a gay son. You have two men in the house. Mm-hmm. They're making at least $60,000 each.
So you're saying
if not more.
So wait, you're saying that men are making more than women?
Oh yeah, oh yeah, nigga, for sure. That's factual. It's a man's world, bro.
Right.
Think about. I've seen gay men will have. They got the Louis on. They got everything on, bro. That's new.
I know. I've known a few gay men, and they're very rich. They can afford a lot of things. Why? Is it just because they're way more organized than regular men? Men are very disorganized.
No, they're still dirty like regular men.
Are they?
Some.
I don't know many.
Where did this start?
It started. This doesn't. I don't know many gay men. I'm not gonna lie. I know a few gay men, but I don't know personally. Like I haven't been like best friends with
a gay dude. I'm saying.
Not that I know of yet.
Yeah. No, hey, turn that look the other way.
Naive. Nicki.
Yeah.
Joseph Dancy. Those Joseph Dancy. You're right in that lane, bro.
Joseph Dancy. We're just joking, everybody.
Yeah.
It's all jokes, everybody. But honestly, no, we're allowed to have this conversation.
Yeah, no.
That's real though. There's only benefits from it, really and truly, other than maybe
I don't
get
see
AIDS. Like, he has a higher chance of getting AIDS.
I mean, that's factual. That is scientific.
Right.
So I'm not gonna argue.
That's true, right? He has a higher chance of getting AIDS. But really, other than that,
if
Magic beat it,
then anybody, right?
Yeah. Magic was.
Is that something that's just like socialized?
It is a social. That's what I was gonna say. It's a very men. It's an ego thing. Men have such a big and like engrossed ego from society, from history in itself, and what men were looked at as the breadwinners, and the you know what I'm saying. So being a man that is on the bottom taking a peen isn't necessarily seen as dominant, obviously, because you're getting dominated. And then in
Like-
religious terms, it's seen as a sin. But as you said earlier in our conversation off cam, like that whole thing in the Bible is talking about pedophilia, not man on man.
Yeah, not sex.
So it's about how you interpret it, and you know, it's too far gone now. It's too far gone. It's to the point where they had to fight like black people and women for rights. So it's like, once you're at that point, you know.
Yeah. And yeah, I obviously get it in that sense. Like, if you're having full on sex, but like even with guys, like any kind of like, girls go to a party and like get drunk and,
And
they'll
like
be
make out with a girl or whatever.
Yeah. And or even like be kissing each other on a chick, but you'll never see a guy
it-
doing that.
I mean, you will see a guy doing that. They're gay.
If they're gay.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I've seen it before.
But yeah, it's not no like straight guy.
Right.
Cause I don't know. It's just
No.
my homie.
Oh yeah.
Right. How like girls do. So it's like very.
Well, maybe I don't know. I've heard some wild shit happens in college with white people, so I'm not sure. I've never been. But I've heard
I don't know. I have
stories.
not heard about those stories.
Maybe it's just American stories, but I just hear that white dudes in college are just the weirdest. So
like-
sometimes that shit be going,
It's like
especially
the
with
hockey. It's like hockey guys.
Like
Yeah.
a slap on the ass.
it's like hockey guys.
Oh,
it's
man.
kind of like
There's some-
like gay, but it's not fully gay.
There's some
Okay,
questionable
yeah.
shit.
You got me there.
Do I?
There's
Huh?
some questionable shit. Yeah, I mean, even straight guys do questionable shit all the time. Specifically guys who play sports do some questionable gay shit all the time.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
And they like there was a story about like, you know,
Do they
there's a
usually are
hockey
there?
team
How many?
that did a bukkake.
What? Hold on. Can you look up?
No, I'm not looking that up.
Can you look up how many gay men are in like sports?
I
Like,
think we talked about this. Only
Have
what was
we?
that Sam Donald guy was the first football player that came out.
When did we talk about this?
Um,
Oh shit! I didn't.
when did we talk about this? We talked about this a while ago. I think I was just talking about like gay people in football specifically.
Huh. Oh yeah.
Yeah, Sam Donald, I think
remember
was
this.
one of those guys. I don't think there's anybody come out in
Oh.
hockey. Hockey's just like, I don't know.
Real quick.
Maybe
Does it say? Just give us a number, and I want to jump off this because I'm thinking.
we'll
about,
take that. That's a fact.
I'm thinking about. Yeah, we'll say that there's enough. There's some, right?
Yeah.
There's some.
There's quite a bit.
Okay, good. That's good. I'm glad you're represented out there. I'm glad. Anyway, speaking of football, it was a Super Bowl this past
Didn't ask me
weekend.
about my week.
Oh shit, man! Like a fucking woman. How's your week? I'm just kidding. No.
Oh.
You look, this guy looks so hurt, bro.
You sound like
I am.
Jesus. How's your week, bro? How's your week?
It was good.
We're
Started
half
on
an hour
the-
in. We're talking about your week now.
Yeah. I'll keep it quick for you
No.
then.
No.
I woke up this morning. Fucking looks like that's coming out of my mouth. Like, but I ain't smoking no hookah. What's
Oh.
going on here?
Oh wait, in
Yeah.
your house?
Yeah. Look at the thermostat. 16 degrees.
Okay, yeah, that's not good.
Apparently, our furnace quit in the middle of the night
Oh, that's
at 2 a.m.
This is a brand new house. This is a brand new house, people.
And apparently it was the exhaust duct on the side of the house that fucking froze up.
Bros,
Had to go chip ice out of that, and then restart the furnace and
good to go.
back and running.
Nice.
So that's why I did
How did you,
it.
was
That's
it like
eventful.
water? It was like, what do you think it was? Was it just snow got in there?
Yeah,
It's the heat.
snow and
It's from
stuff.
heating up
It melted
snow,
it,
and then it
just-
melts. Yeah,
when it's not blowing out.
You know
it just freezes.
you know how
Yeah.
that works.
Yeah, you know how there's dryer vents on the
Is
side
it not
of houses?
concerning how much he smokes in a matter of minutes?
He's good.
People, I'm just asking.
He's good.
I'm just asking the people. Continue.
You know the dryer vents on the side of the houses?
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I was like, oh, I'm going to fill up the house like my dad fills up the car with gas. So I took the water hose,
Oh no!
stuck it in the dryer vent,
Oh no!
and I filled up our dryer with water.
Fucking
You ruined the dryer.
No.
$400, $5,000 later.
Yeah.
They just had to bail out the water
How do you bail out the water?
with buckets.
Buckets, literally a
of
bale
the
of
dryer.
water, and
And then they ran it a couple times.
really, it
Yeah.
worked like that after.
way,
Really?
bro.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
I
it's
don't
meant
believe
to like have the water in
I
it.
guess it's
and
meant
just
to have
push it
wet
out.
shit in it, right?
Yeah, just not that much.
I guess.
That
So we
makes-
had to
I guess that's
take
stupid
out
on our part.
enough. Yeah.
Yeah,
I guess.
I guess, but I didn't think like a fucking water. Like
Yeah, and that's
an
just
ocean
the way
of
it
water.
comes out.
Yeah. I thought your shit was fucked up because I was like, that's a whole new.
That's a
dryer.
brand
Right
new
there.
fucking dryer, at least. And then you got to get both because you don't want it to mismatch.
Yeah. And then on the weekend, not on the weekend, maybe on the weekend. No, I watched the Super Bowl
Yeah, it's the weekend, Sunday.
Sunday.
Back
Yeah,
to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's
Back
where
to the
that's where we were
Super Bowl,
going to.
yeah.
Yeah, so perfect.
yeah. We've been right back in, and that was gold.
That was what?
Gold.
Gold? You pony boy?
Pony boy.
What? This guy's staying gold over here.
Staying
All
gold.
right.
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady.
Yeah, man. Okay.
7 rings.
Tom Brady.
For
Tom
the future song.
fucking Brady.
Wow,
Which
wow,
song?
wow.
Big Rings? Which one? Which
And he had,
It's for future.
which one?
7 rings.
Oh,
yeah,
I never heard that.
And he had the other guy on his
Is it about Tom?
Hmm?
Is it
I don't
about
watch
Tom?
that much football. I'm not gonna lie.
Me either.
They had the other guy on the team who, cause Tom Brady was playing, came out of retirement too.
Oh, yeah.
Gronk.
Gronkowski?
Right? Yeah.
Gronk.
Fucking, no.
Gronk.
Antonio Brown was on that team, too.
A lot of people
They
got
had
a
Mike Evans on that team. That
a lot of
team
people got a ring because
of Tom Brady.
Tom Brady.
That
Well, yeah,
team
no, but he
was
brings.
stacked.
Yeah, but he brings a certain culture to a team. Like when Tom Brady is on your team, and we obviously
You're not
see
taking
this
weekends
now.
off.
Well,
You
yeah,
work.
well, even though like it was rumored Tom Brady was texting everybody like late at night, like we are like capital we are gonna do this. You know what I'm saying? That everybody on the team and like and just
Yeah.
like going over and like just hanging out
Man,
with
my
the guy, like,
shit's
there's
on
just-
silent mode.
there's
You ain't
just
getting through.
there's just a
Shut the
certain
fuck
like
up, Tom Brady.
a certain level of just like.
You're not making the team. Tom Brady will cut you.
Well, there's just a certain level of like
Only one winners on my team.
camaraderie. You know what I'm saying?
No, Tom. Yeah, but it's that, and like Tom Brady is just like a machine at like working. He's like, I don't play to play for fucking Pro Bowls. Like I only play to win. Like Tom Brady's like a 14-time Pro Bowl. He's only played in the Pro Bowl like twice. In
So
his
then
entire
that-
life.
This guy will have like severe arthritis. Be like, oh, I'm still good for another season.
Seriously.
So that
you got the wraps on.
so that bears the question then, being as this man is 47 or something like
43.
that. Whatever, he's in his 40s, killing it in a major league sport, which is very unheard of in a lot of places. But does that then garner him to be the GOAT of all GOATs, the greatest of all time, within all of the greatest of all times? 7 rings. Go. Yes or no? Do you think it? Yes or no? And who do you think is your GOAT? If not,
I don't know.
No.
I'm in between.
no.
You say no? I put in between because the thing
I
with
say no still too.
The thing with football is more of a
It's a
you
team
have to
sport,
outthink. You have to outthink people. That's what football is. Tom Brady, that team was just coached by Tom Brady.
Well,
Really
we go.
true.
Well, no, we goes to show that every single year that Tom Brady or any team Tom Brady was on, and they made it to the goddamn motherfucking Super Bowl and won, was coached by Tom Brady, and Belichick had absolutely
Deflategate
nothing to do with it because
Tom Brady.
who's the what?
Deflategate.
Where they were deflating the balls.
His
Did you hear about
personal
that?
preference.
Yeah.
They would
His-
do that?
Yeah,
it
that
was
was the whole
fun.
thing. That when he won his, I think the Super Bowl before this one, I think that was the thing.
I need a little
Yeah.
squish here. I need a little squish here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was deflating the ball. They were like
He
saying
liked
that, they
playing
were
with the
deflating
softer balls, so-
because you can get a better grip on the ball.
Then what's the problem? Same ball. It's not like he's throwing a different ball.
No, they were using their balls. That was what the difference was. So
Yeah.
they were deflating their balls.
No, but like when you score the touchdown, it's not like you grab another ball and then it's like, okay, now it's the other team's ball. Let's go with that one. No, it's like now that quarterback is using a better
But
grip.
like if like
But if you're not used to it, I get it. But
that's
like,
that's
oh,
essentially
okay,
it.
you know what? I understand it because, yeah. Well, I'm just
Gotta
thinking,
be up to regulation.
I'm thinking back now about like throwing an actual like.
And then think about catching it.
Well,
if it's a
yeah.
softer ball, you can just squish it.
Yeah.
better, right.
Well,
just
Been
stop the ball.
training on this other ball
No,
all
but
week, and you
but
come
if you're
here and
no, but even throwing like a hard ball, you get a better spiral. Like if you don't know how to throw, in my opinion, like from what I remember, and like throwing like a softer ball was like always like
yeah.
Yeah.
wobbly, right? Because there's not enough air in it to be like aerodynamic. So if you don't know how to throw like that, you're gonna fuck your shit up. Yo, Tom, fuck, that's pretty crazy.
That's why I would
But,
have, especially would have put it
I mean, I before knowing that, I wouldn't have said it, but You say no still, right?
I say in between because it's
In
like
between.
I was saying
Right,
that
right.
you have to think about.
Right.
It's a technical game of like outsmarting your opponent.
Right,
That's what I
there's
said.
that, but and Tom has coached the team to victory a lot, but
This team specifically.
and the Buccaneers who are underdogs.
Yeah, the Buccaneers specifically because the Bucks didn't even make the playoffs last year.
No, exactly. Like
And it was Tom Brady on the team they won.
Yeah.
So every other time it was Belichick.
but I don't think so.
Oh yeah.
It goes to show Belichick is just
Belichick's
a
a genius.
No, but
on both
these
sides
guys didn't even make the playoffs.
Huh?
These guys didn't even make the playoffs.
Yeah, because they have fucking Cam Newton.
And that's
Cam
and
Newton's
whose fault
a
is it
cannon.
though? But whose fault is it?
Cam Newton.
Belichick.
It's not Belichick.
Yeah, it is because Belichick
He has the
and
exact same team
If
as
Belichick
Tom.
and Brady, if Belichick and Brady never split up, what do you think Belichick would be doing right now? Celebrating another Super Bowl victory. But he did something. I don't know exactly what. I'm not ingrained, but I know something happened between him and Tom. And Tom said, "All right, Belichick, I'm gonna show your ass." And this was a big, big moment for Belichick to be able to prove that it wasn't just Brady. And this is a big, big moment for Brady to prove that it wasn't just Belichick. And Brady came up, garnered a environment on a losing, you know what I'm saying, team, made it to the Super Bowl with ease, it seems like, and just glided to victory, and just put another ring on his finger. This man almost doesn't have. Tom Brady has more rings than any team in the NFL.
Yeah.
Just Tom Brady.
Yeah.
So it's just like, that is why I say is he the GOAT of all GOATs. I say no, because to me, football, and I know this because I played football, even though I wasn't good at football. I played it for a second, but I know that it's such a team sport, whereas you need so many different pieces and so many different people in order to properly play the game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas when you're comparing, like if we're talking about all sports, and you're going like even individual sports,
Yeah.
I take boxing to be something that's way more, in terms, in my own opinion, something that,
Competitive.
like Floyd to me is the GOAT of all GOATs. You know what I'm saying? Because the
You know what
man
I'm
has
saying?
never been beat and whatever, and it's just it's same thing. It's you have to outsmart the person. It's a mental thing, but it's also that level of ferocity, I don't know if that's a word, but ferociousness or whatever.
Yeah, for us.
Yeah.
Especially how much losing weighs on you compared if you're with a team.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
You can blame
individual.
somebody else.
Yeah.
You can be like,
Look
you
at
didn't
McGregor.
catch that
McGregor
shit.
hasn't won since he lost.
Yeah, 100%. He's been taking L's, but here's the thing about McGregor, which is funny that you bring it up. I've heard this on podcasts, and I've also thought about it. It's just like, as a fighter, and once you reach a certain status, you take that kick to the shin, and you're like, what the fuck am I doing in here? I'm worth millions of dollars. Why am I getting punched in the face when I could go and, like for McGregor, sell that proper 12 and make millions of dollars off that doing whatever? Like, there's just no point to fight anymore. Like, once you feel the pain, especially losing, like how he's losing, you know what I mean? Like, if he was still winning, then it's a different thing. There's like a victory you have, you just feel like, you're still hungry, but he's not hungry like how these other fighters are. These other fighters, like that, who's it, Dan or whatever, that dude that came and beat his ass, that dude's hungry, and he's a better fighter because of the hunger.
Yeah.
Once you have all these things and you're plush and you have a kid and your life is kind of developing, you don't want to get punched in the face.
Yeah.
Especially if it's for millions of dollars.
Yeah.
So I don't know. There's just
Yeah. I don't know. I heard, a lot of people were saying that Serena, and Serena's GOAT. I think she's, like, probably female GOAT of all GOATs because, like,
there you go.
for real, like...
female GOAT of all GOATs. And that's not to say anything about females, but she's also said this, that if she were to play against male tennis players, she wouldn't stand a chance.
Yeah.
Which
some of them. Some of them.
No,
I would,
we're talking top. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
but-
say anybody. We're only talking.
I feel like it'd be an interesting
we're only
matchup.
talking elite. We're only talking elite.
I'd like to see her like play, like I'd like to see like an exhibition against her and like Roger Federer or like any of those guys, because like it would be really interesting. Like Rafael Nadal and like a Serena Williams would be like a hell of a match, right? Like it'd be very interesting to watch those two play.
Yeah.
But like she's definitely like top female of all females. Like there's like not a lot of people who could really, I would even say, could like play against her like. In any sport, I feel like if she's transpired in any sport, she's just crazy athletic like that.
Just look at someone with those legs, and you're just like, I'm not gonna. Or you know what? I gotta addendum my GOAT of all GOATs. It is Floyd to me personally, but I think if we're talking about overall, Usain Bolt.
Bolt for sure. Bolt's up there.
I mean, because everybody can run 100 meters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, not everybody, but if you're physically capable, you can do it. And he is the fastest man.
Yeah.
Out of everybody.
So fast that he beat his own record.
Exactly.
That's pretty good.
Beat himself.
Yeah.
So it's just like
that's up there,
right?
I mean, he's definitely good. I don't know. I don't think
this is a big debatable conversation. This is very preference based.
Yeah, like I feel like I don't know. Like I don't know if I have a goat of all goats. I would say that like Tom's definitely. I feel like Tom's definitely up there. Honestly, like if we're just talking about like a random time, I would say like Marino, because Marino was the only player with an undefeated season for a team and went into the next I think 7 weeks and still didn't lose. Like that's pretty goat for me. But he only has one ring. You know what I mean? So there's not a lot of players. Like Mike, I think is like has to be up there. But like I don't know.
Mentality wise, but the thing about Mike is, yes, he can push a team to be what they need to be, but he's not necessarily who you want on your team. You got to pee?
Yeah, kind of.
To create we can take a little break if you want.
No, so you finish.
He's just not someone you want on your team that's going to garner that kind of like atmosphere. Like Tom Brady, you know what I'm saying, is going to give you like a feeling like, oh yeah, we feel like we're a team. Yeah. Michael Jordan's going to cuss you. What are you going to say?
I just want to know what your guys' classification of GOAT is. Oh. Like for me, that's like pure like physical endurance, like best, like push your body to a limit that nobody else can, but also the mentality.
Yeah.
Like
that's
if you've never lost, that also takes away a part of it too.
Then that like
losing and being able to come back is a big part of it.
But losing in the thing that you dominate at, right? That's a big thing. But it can also be equated to the losses you have in life. Yeah. So if your life sucks, and I'm saying this especially for Floyd, because his life wasn't great. If you're gonna be honest, like the way that he was raised and his upbringing, and he was fighting since he was like a kid. Like that's all he's done is fight and fight and fight. He has no education even. He's fucking a little fucked up. But like you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Then you don't lose. And that those you make up for all your losses in life in those wins in the ring or on stage or doing whatever you're doing, right? So that's how I look at it in terms of if you're looking at it from those qualifications. But like,
then you could put like LeBron in there because LeBron's lost.
I don't know.
Well, like think about.
I wouldn't put LeBron as GOAT of all goats. I'd say he's a GOAT.
Yeah.
He's definitely. I'm not gonna argue that he's great, obviously, but I'm not gonna go and put him up there like with like. You know, I'm not gonna. He's not a heavy hitter to me. You know what I'm saying? To me, but people will. There's millions of people that will argue that.
Yeah.
So you know,
he could have been
100%
like from when you started.
What do you think he's not?
What?
What do you think LeBron's not?
Why do I think he's not?
Yeah.
I just don't think he has necessarily the GOAT attitude. Like he's.
But I mean, you look at LA. They weren't a playoff team. Now they won a ring.
Yeah, but look at everybody else around him.
He's got AD.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well.
And AD wasn't even healthy for most of those playoffs.
I guess. But even then, I still wouldn't call that play. Healthy. I wouldn't even call that play like something that's big. That was this not even the fucking. That was the COVID one, no?
Yeah.
So like, it wasn't even the full thing. He's even saying now, he's like, look, we didn't even get full break. We want more break. He doesn't want to go back for the season. He wants more of a break. Like,
yeah, because they played essentially.
And I get it. And usually they get from June to November and all that shit. But like, to me personally, there's just a certain attitude that you have, and like, LeBron's such a fucking whiner on the goddamn court, and like while they're playing the game, it's just like, play the fucking game, bro.
I wouldn't put him in that category because in basketball, there's definitely a lot of like close people around him. So it's not like he stands out. So if you say like, LeBron's my favorite, somebody's gonna hit you with.
Like, well, like there's James Harden, and there's like there's people that aren't as necessarily doing what he's doing, but
like Michael
have
Jordan
the abilities.
My favorite, or like hit you with those.
There's Kyrie Irving. There's names that we associate with LeBron James. Still, it's not like we're just saying
he's a GOAT.
He's a GOAT. Nobody's saying he's not a GOAT, but we're not. I'm not saying he's like the GOAT of all GOATs. You know what I'm saying?
That's fair.
So to me, that is a MJ. That is a Floyd. That is like someone. That's someone who doesn't lose.
Fair enough.
And when they lose, and if they lose, they come back with such a vengeance. You know what I mean? That it's just like, wow.
Yeah.
So I don't know. You good? You can kiss your pants.
Yeah.
So we're gonna cut this real quick. Yeah.
I should have gone before. Like, Cleveland, like, yeah, he had Kyrie. So, I mean, like, that was a good duo team. And, like, to beat, like, who was it? Golden State and stuff. Like, to go to, like, 3-4 finals with Golden State. Even though you lost the majority of them, like, still, like, you were the only team that was even able to play them. You only had really 2 players. And maybe Tristan Thompson. Maybe.
Yeah. When he left Cleveland... He lost some fans.
Yeah, for sure.
People were burning his jersey.
The thing is, though,
lifelong
like...
fans, man.
It's because they wanted another ring, but they're not... There's not enough people willing to move to Cleveland. A big thing in the States is, like, obviously, like, you want to move to a city that's, like, decent.
That's why they were so hyped to go to LA. Sorry.
Yeah, of course.
So hyped to go to LA or so hyped to go to Miami or wherever the fuck, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think,
cities.
I think I would always just pick Mike. I think the only reason I would pick Mike is just because, like, obviously, like, the Bulls didn't win rings, right? Without Mike. And, like, Mike and like, that Bulls team, like, they didn't really have leadership. So, like, Mike was the only person who was like, yeah, sure, he was an asshole.
Yeah, but he was...
But, like, he was still,
a leader.
Like,
he was a leader.
Yeah, but he was like, this is, like, the expectation that I have with everybody. He's like, I just want, like... I don't care about, like, anything else. And it's kind of like, it's the same thing with Brady. It's like, I don't care about going to, like, all-star games. I don't care about winning, like, scoring titles and shit like that. He's like, I don't want to be that guy who just wins scoring titles. Like, I just want to win rings. Those things matter to me.
I just want to correct myself because I said I didn't want to start the season. LeBron doesn't want to do the all-star game or something like that. I think that's what it was.
They're doing it really early.
Right, yeah, I think that's what he doesn't want to do. I apologize. I apologize for
the all-star game's kind of stupid anyway.
Yeah, it is a stupid. I mean, I loved it as a kid, but, like, who gives a fuck about that shit? But, yeah, I agree. Mike's fucking go. Like, the things he's done, even the atmosphere that he did garner, and then him, Dennis, and fucking Scotty, like, what are you gonna do? Yeah. So, it is always a triple threat, eh? It's always, like, 3 main dudes on it. Like, once there's 3 main motherfuckers on a team.
Yeah.
It's locked down.
Yeah. Budget doesn't usually
allow
for more.
yeah, that's true.
Capped out.
All right. We're keeping this episode a little short, so we're just going to run through some topics, and then we're going to get the hell out of here. Why don't you go ahead and bust out these fucking wacky little shits you got going on.
Did you get the Gorilla Glue, bro?
Oh, yeah. Did you talk about that?
No.
Can we talk about that then first before we talk? Okay, quickly. You want to run it down?
Yeah, so this girl put Gorilla Glue in her hair. So, in case people don't know, I heard a lot of people were saying that, like, she didn't know what Gorilla Glue was. She did know what Gorilla Glue was and opted to use it.
Okay.
That's what the thing was. So she used it. So she was stupid to use it.
Yeah.
So now she's got this plastic surgeon who was like a $12,000 job.
$12,000 she's getting for free.
She's getting it for free.
Wow. Lucky her.
Yeah, and so she's got her shit removed, but, like, man, I hope you, like... I don't know. I was expecting them to just, like, shave her head and her hand to never grow back. Like, I was expecting.
Like, why? I don't know. She got it done. So good on her. But she's a stupid idiot.
And then did you hear about the guy?
That's the guy.
Yeah, the guy who didn't believe her.
He grabs a cup and he's like, I'm gonna show y'all this Gorilla Glue ain't shit. It's super glue good. Puts it on, like, the rim, and, like, the only thing that I saw was just, like, him. And then he, like, puts it on his mouth, and then, like, the video ends, and then it's just a picture of him sitting in the ER with, like, this cup stuck on his face, and the doctor, like, showing him something. Fucking ridiculous. And he's got his mask on over his chin.
Over the mug.
No, it's like it's a paper. It's a red cup.
Is it?
It's a solo cup.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
And he super glues inside, and I'm watching him. Puts layer, bro.
Hilarious.
Thick.
Wow.
So yeah, y'all are idiots out there. Don't put super glue anywhere on your body. I learned that by just, like, looking at this shit, bro. Watching it stick something to the wall like that? No.
Yeah, have you ever seen super glue?
You ever seen it work?
Bro? It's how it work, bro.
It works. There's a reason it's super glue. It's like Super Saiyan. You know what I mean? There's a difference.
They were saying, like, if you... Gorilla Glue was saying that, like, if you keep adding water to it, all it does is, like, increase the curing of it, so it makes it harder.
Oh, it doesn't get stickier, so it just gets fucking like concrete.
Yeah, pretty much. Because it's like that's how it works. It's essentially like
so like rain and shit.
Once you add water to it, it just like cures and cures and cures and gets harder.
So then, what's the solvent? Oh wait, they used this like really strong nail polish remover kind of shit.
Yeah, they're like saline water, and they use some other shit on it.
It starts with an A. I don't remember what it's called.
Acetone.
Acetone. Yeah. Yes, acetone. Fuck. All right, hit us with what you got
Dylan,
over here.
would you do that with your hair, bro?
Never. No.
Just spray some super glue.
Quick, bro. You never got to.
I don't have any wig glue. Let me just use this Gorilla Glue.
We got.
You need a wig no more.
A headline. Kevin Hart's personal shopper charged with defrauding him out of $1 million.
Wow, you read that very.
That could have been me.
You read that very old school.
That could have been me.
Thank
bro.
you.
That's a milli.
That's a milli.
What?
I'm just looking at you and then thinking about the future. I was like, wow, that could have been me. And I'm like, I did give him my credit card to go buy all those clothes in Paris and Rome.
29-year-old Dylan Sire.
Oh.
That sounds like a movie name. Dylan Sire. Coming to theaters soon.
Read us the fucking story, Dylan.
He allegedly stole $923,000.
That's almost $1 million.
Almost. 70, 80.
Come on,
70,
read the story. I know you can't do math.
80.
Shots.
70.
Can you,
77,000.
Are you alright, bro?
77,000.
Way too long, bro. You're just proving my point.
Addition of $240,000 worth of jewelry.
Okay. He like stole this?
Or he bought this.
Or he
and
bought
then
this and then
took it for
He
himself.
bought it
Okay.
from a jeweler in California. He also purchased thousands of dollars worth of fine art and other collectibles, including 5 Patek.
Patek. You never seen the
Patek.
Patek?
Paddock? There's a paddock?
Patek water.
Patek.
Oh. Patek water?
Philip watches valued at more than $400,000.
Patek.
He also bought Sam Freeman's painting at least 16 Bear Brick collectible dolls, 5 Cause collectible dolls, and 2 Louis Vuitton Keepall.
Who was styling him? A
bags.
16-year-old kid? Who's his Benjamin Kicks?
Which he featured on his Instagram page.
Okay.
And that's how he got caught.
You're stupid, bro.
Yeah.
Don't be buying that shit. Get it through Benjamin
He could be
Kicks.
facing 25 years in jail.
I don't know what's wrong with Kevin Hart, man. He's like a trusting too many people.
He is. That's $1 million.
No.
How
Did
do
we
you not know
Look him up. Look him up, bro.
Did we
It
talk
sounds like a
about-
16-year-old
how do you
kid,
know?
bro.
Did we talk about how he stole inside jokes from Andrew Schultz? Did I mention
didn't
that?
know
So he's got a new show coming out. I don't know exactly where. I think it's on Netflix or maybe somewhere. But someone on his team gave him the idea to call it Inside Jokes. And Andrew Schultz has been doing a show called Inside Jokes for years, about 4 or 5 years now. It's got millions of views on YouTube. And like he hit him up, and it's the exact same concept too. Like just with comedians talking about like how like they came up with the joke and stories about it, just a whole bunch of shit. And so he hit him up on Instagram in the story or whatever. He's like, "Yo, we already have a show called this." And then like he's a good guy. He made sure he's like, "We're changing the name. We're doing." They credited Andrew Schultz. He's like, they already have a show, like they called Inside Jokes. Much love to that dude and all that shit. So I was like, okay, that's good. But like, it's just funny, man. He's got so many people around him doing so many different things. Like he doesn't really have a grasp on.
But that's how.
How do you let that get that?
But he's just such a big. He's such a big person like that. I don't know. Well, he's making so much money, bro. That's not really like $1 million to Kevin Hart is not a lot of money.
Yeah.
You understand what I mean? Like Kevin Hart as a even though he's a comedian, he's a megastar. And like, look up Kevin Hart's net worth.
The other thing too is
it's a lot of money he has. You know what I'm saying?
But that's how a lot of TV shows start too. Is right? So they just rip a YouTube show, remake it.
Well, yeah, that's a lot of shit. But like,
Right.
but a lot of the things they don't have enough clout to call it out like that.
200 million.
So that's what I'm saying. His net worth is $200 million. He probably makes either a little bit less or a little bit more than that because he's black. So if you know how to do your taxes right, you ain't fucking claiming everything.
But the other thing, and it's like if he has his show, he probably just got a big check up front too, plus the royalties, and he has this YouTube, and he has fucking the Netflix one, and he had like all those movies that he was doing. He was doing those movies with The Rock, like back to back.
Yep, Jumanji, all these like mega blockbusters.
So
he's got money, bro.
The thing is, it was over like 3 years, though. So you think by around tax season, you would notice.
I would think on the credit card statement.
Finally look at his Instagram, be like, how the fuck is he affording all this? I ain't pay him that much.
He's saving up his money.
Yeah.
Hilarious, bro. Yeah, no, don't buy
Just
bricks. Don't buy fucking BR bricks, fucking those little dolls.
Just don't trust little kids to fucking go buy your shit. That's rule number one, bro.
Speaking of millions wasted.
All right.
Next time. Tennessee dog inherits $5 million in owner's will.
I'm sorry?
Dog.
Wow.
Man's best friend.
They're giving $5 million to the dog.
8-year-old border collie Lulu inherited $5 million from 88-year-old Martha Burton.
Lulu.
She had no dick.
She died and left her money to the dog.
There wasn't like
I don't really know what to think about it, to tell you the truth. She said when asked about Doris's decision, he loved the dog.
It's a he?
He. Yes.
The nigga left his
$5
million for his dog.
I believed a woman. I don't believe a man would do this.
You got no pussy for years.
This makes no sense to me. Not a friend.
And he left
not
the dog with a caretaker.
Family.
So
who's the one's commenting on it?
So the caretaker is making the millions.
Pretty much. She's getting a fee for looking after the dog. That the dog's, I'm sure, paying her. How does that work?
I am employed by this dog. This dog is my boss. That's how it works. The dog.
I don't think that works.
How does that work?
That works. The dog probably has an account.
Don't you have to sign?
Paw print.
No, not in a will. Print? Not in a will. In a will, you just have the money. You just have money. So he probably had it. Maybe he had an account set for his dog.
He did have an account. That's what I mean.
How does the dog decide who the money goes to?
He doesn't.
He doesn't. The money just goes nowhere.
He might back to the bank.
What kind of dog is this? A husky?
A border collie. 8 years old, so it's almost close to dying anyways, too. You got 3 years to spend that money.
Write yourself in that will. Yeah, the dog's looking like me. Yeah, I'd say he's talking about me. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, well, I mean, like the dog, I would act like I was a dog whisperer. I'd call up that Caesar guy.
Yeah.
Caesar Milan.
Yeah, bro.
That's gonna cost you a quick meal right there. For
the dog,
I'm show up.
I'm not paying for it. Dog's
still
paying
got
for
$4
it.
million left.
Dog's paying for it. He's coming for the dog specifically. Dog, he doesn't charge dogs.
No, Caesar Milan smart. That's looking like me.
This is where that caretaker who got fired from Kevin Hart needs to go next.
Yeah.
I'm just going out buying you some dog treats.
There you go. That's someone that can't check the receipts. You could easily spend $900,000 of a dog's money,
and he would not bring it up.
He would never bring it up.
Good.
Fucking ridiculous.
I'm with that.
Yeah.
I am actually with that logic.
Right?
Hey man, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Well, fuck these dogs.
Rich ass dogs.
Fuck them kids, bro.
Rich ass dogs. Fuck them kids. It's Valentine's Day today. If you're watching this on Sunday, then happy Valentine's Day to you single ass motherfuckers out there.
Yeah.
Just like the rest of us. Oh wait, except for you. What are you doing for Valentine's Day?
We're having a Hawaiian themed Valentine's Day.
Wow. Ooh, in the fucking winter. Have fun. You got heaters?
We're gonna turn up the heat. Not my bill, so.
Not my bill? Okay.
Hey, I said no.
Hey, that's fine. No. That's fine. I'm not saying nothing. That sounds like a holly jolly
Cooking up a pig.
I stopped a lot of things from occurring. There was the talk of putting sand in the house, and I was like, "You're renting."
No.
I was like, "You're renting." I was like, "There'll be sand in there for the rest of your life."
Glad there was some logic.
Yeah.
There was also a pool.
Like Kari said, once sand gets somewhere, don't get out, bro.
Once, and then there was talk of like putting a pool in there, and I was like, "How the fuck are we gonna drain the pool?"
Yeah, that's good.
That makes
I'm
no
glad you're there. It's a lot of sense coming from you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like a good Valentine's Day. Just don't put no sand or pool in the house, and you're good.
No.
Got a luau, maybe a couple flower necklaces. Good to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the rest of you all there, if you're lonely, go ahead. Turn me on your speakers on all streaming platforms. Jaylin, January, Jaylin. I can't even spell my name. January. And yeah, if you're a brown skin baddie, then you will like the song I just put out. It's
Brown skin baddie,
it's called BSB.
thick thighs,
Yeah, all that.
curly hair.
All of that. It's all there. It's in the song, I think. Something about a lot. Just listen to it. We got the First Class Cars 2,500 follower giveaway happening.
Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. You want $100? If you found $100 on the ground in the mall, would you pick it up?
Yes.
I know you would. So why aren't you entering in the giveaway?
Oh yeah, what do you have to
Be
do to get
free
tell him,
$100.
Yo, tell him what you got
got-
to get the giveaway.
He's got a lot of people.
$100 you can win. Don't get the $100, that's alright, because you could get the phone gimbal.
The phone giveaway might be even equivalent to $100.
Yeah, it's looking like that. So, first place, second place, there's no difference.
Looking like that.
Third place,
Looking like
get some interior car lights.
That's hilarious.
Great prizes.
Great prizes.
Enter it. I know you're looking at it. Eyeing it up anyways.
You see in the good
Yeah.
flyer.
Yeah, that's right.
You see in
Made
the
by
copy.
my man
You
here.
see in the copywritten.
Copyrighted.
Spam.
They take it down for spam. It is not
images.
spam. It is legitimate. We give it back to the community.
What do they have to do?
They're blocking us.
What do they have to do? You got
Tell
a
us
few
what you
minutes
gotta
left.
do.
Follow my account.
Okay, what is the account?
First Class Cars.
How do you spell it?
First Class _Cars _
Okay.
See it? You'll see the giveaway poster. You need to like that photo, comment, tag your friends in it, share that post to your story, and tag me. Then you're set to win that $100.
Dylan, I'm not
Or you
getting
can go
any
walk
Africans
around the
on my
mall.
account anymore.
Try to find it.
I'm
What?
not getting any more Africans following me on my account.
I've gotten quite a few, thank you.
Yeah.
He's not worrying about you. He's worrying about me now.
I'm putting back up.
We've got your Africans.
You should
are
be
secure.
seeing them soon.
Okay, good.
Your Africans are secure, my friend. They have not left you in the tribe.
Yeah.
They're still bringing water back. We're over here
Yeah,
fucking
they travel in a group.
no water.
Get them all at once.
Yeah, bro, they do travel in a group. It's like a horde. At like 3 a.m, it's just like
Yeah.
ring followed. It's nice. They do unfollow. They're scantily.
Sometimes,
I don't follow
yeah.
them back.
Hilarious. I've yet to follow any of them back. So
They just like you.
Good,
They
yeah.
think you're one of them.
I know.
If you haven't looked at his Instagram page, please go look at his Instagram page and tell me it doesn't look like he's in Nigeria.
Hilarious.
Ultimate VPN.
That's hilarious. Yeah, follow us up on Instagram. Follow us up everywhere. Follow us at Selfcaresunday Podcast for clips. Follow us,
Yeah.
Self-Care Sunday. Is that the same thing for the YouTube podcast? Or is it just
Self-Care Sunday Podcast.
Self-Care Sunday Podcast for the YouTube. He handles that. I handle it on my account. And yeah, furthermore, this is what it is. If you want to come be a guest, hit me up. It's always a possibility. If you're cool, if you're not cool, I'll just tell you we'll
Send
do
us
it,
an
and then you'll
email
never
and
be
we'll
here.
review.
But yeah, dropping every Friday. So go ahead, follow me on Spotify. Check it out on Apple Music, all that good stuff. On twitch.tv/GameGirlEntertainment, GAME Girl Entertainment. Every Thursday, every Sunday, you can catch her and me. Well, you can catch me and her every Thursday and her every Sunday. And yeah, man, this is another episode of Self-Care Sunday. You guys got anything you want to say and or plug?
No.
Buy your Clarks now.
Buy Clark's from him and or
Plug the
and,
pool.
and yeah,
Hey, don't that shit leaking.
No pools.
Right.
No pools in your house, please.
start filling up the pool now, bro. Valentine's Day is in a couple hours.
What? Yeah, it's
13th, 10 o'clock. It's literally the 14th. So in 2 hours, less than 2 hours, it's Valentine's Day.
Wait, what?
What?
14th
Yeah, bro.
is Valentine's Day.
Is
right?
it not the 13th today?
It's the 12th.
Why is my watch saying it's the 13th?
Well, his watch is fucked up.
It's
Well,
Friday the 12th. What are you talking?
My watch is
that ain't no
ahead.
paddock.
My,
That ain't no paddock.
that ain't a paddock.
That ain't no paddock.
You still got a day to get that sand.
And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we now know that I'm living in the future. Peace.
There it is.
Did you guys hear about that Texas pileup?
What Texas bottle?
No? I should have mentioned this.